Good morning, everyone. So hello. It is Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. I just did a beautiful guided meditation over on Guidance 311. So day 8, the meditation is up. It went really, really well. So if you're someone that has struggled with um, like meeting your spirit guide or wanting to be in communication, that guided meditation kind of takes you into a journey to kind of meet up with someone. So if that's something you're looking for, I would say give that guided meditation a shot. And as always, sometimes things don't really happen on the first time because you're not sure what to expect. So you're kind of in that little anxiety mode. It's a meditation I would do more than once or even regularly. I actually love giving that meditation every time that I give it because it's beneficial. All of this is beneficial for myself as well, but that one always seems to go really well. So I'll be interested to see if you leave me any comments about your experiences. Did you get a message from someone? Did you meet up with someone? At the beginning of that guided meditation, I do talk about my objective for this meditation challenge. And for many of us, meditation is going to have lots of benefits as far as stress and just getting quiet and being able to focus and being able to not be overwhelmed. But for me, I feel like this meditation challenge really has that objective of helping you get into communication with spirit so that if you're someone that is ready to take the Evidentiary Mediumship course, if you're really ready to get in communication with spirit in a way that you can partner with them and deliver messages to loved ones that are very needing that communication from their crossed over loved one, the physical meeting the non-physical. That is what I'm really excited to partner with those of you who are ready to take this journey with me in March. We're going to start March 2nd for the Evidential Mediumship class. I'm really looking forward to it. I know that where you are on your journey, that this foundational class will give you the tools to move yourself further along in your journey. For some of you, quite far. For some of you, maybe just one step. But you will have that foundation to kind of go back to as you keep practicing, as you keep working, as you keep healing. Because remember, raising your vibrational frequency has that healing component to it. So, really letting go of our traumas and dramas so that we can raise our vibrational frequency. So the Evidential Mediumship course is going to give you the information about how the energy is working now, how you are going to communicate with spirit, who is going to help you that is on the other side, and then what it is to give a mediumship reading, what it is to be evidential, how to give the evidence. So good morning, Karen. Good morning, Kara. Good morning, Dorothy. Good morning, Charlena. So this is 10 hours that we will be together for 5 nights, 2 hours a night, and it's experiential. So we will experience spirit. It is collaborative. So I really do need you to be ready to share your experiences. And there's never any question that is too broad or too out there or too whatever you think it is. So just know that working with my guides, with my team, we're going to get you those answers. No worries, Krista. No worries. I know. I understand. So this course I'm really excited to do because it is in depth. It is a little intense. So for those of you that are really ready to step into your mediumship, to step into being an evidential medium, ready to partner with your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters and your crossed over loved ones to help bring through other crossed over loved ones for people who are in need of that communication, in need of that message, because what spirit brings through is always what is going to be the most beneficial for the person you're sitting with or for yourself. If you're, tapping in for yourself. That is one of the things that is really important to help people understand. Good morning, Tricia. is that Spirit brings through what you need, not necessarily what you want. So that is one of the things that I really kind of talk about, hammer home, kind of the idea that when Spirit comes through, it's because they've got something important that they need to deliver. They have a message that's very important to be delivered. So one of the things to understand is you won't always get Spirit coming through that you want, but you're always going to get Spirit coming through that you need. And so if you can be open-minded and be accepting to what comes through and really receive it with an open heart and an open mind, every time you partner with Spirit, it will be beneficial. Good morning, Karen. And the other thing too is Spirit brings through the message until you receive it. So even if it's a decade, even if it's, many years, they don't give up, because what we need for our life purpose, to live in alignment for the purpose that we're here having this life experience, they're going to keep bringing you to. They're going to keep bringing it through. So that is what the Evidential Mediumship course is going to be about, and I'm really excited about it. So that is coming. Then right after that, in April and May, I'm going to do the Intuitive Guidance course. So there'll be more coming about that. But everything is outlined on guidance311.com in the classes tab. So that is there. All right. So also, I have not been promoting this as much as I need to be, because next Wednesday on the 26th, I'm doing a free guidance gathering. So if you are someone that has not met me, doesn't know what it's like to work with me, or you just want to hang out with me, we're going to do a guidance gathering. So it's going to be about an hour and a half long, probably closer to an hour and a half. And what that's going to do is we're going to be able to get together. We're going to be able to talk to each other. We're going to be able to pull cards for each other. We're going to be able to read for each other. We're going to be able to get to know each other, and to be able to be with like-minded people in a way that we can talk about Spirit. We can talk about how to get into communication and maybe answer some questions or experiences that you're having. I know a lot of people have experiences with Spirit and they don't know where to go and kind of get some insight as to what the experience was about, or how to handle it. So the link is in the chat box. All you have to do is RSVP. It's absolutely free. So once you RSVP, just know that in about a couple days before the event, you will get a reminder email. So that's why I do it this way. So it's all automatic. So please RSVP to the event, and you will get an email with all the information, and then you'll get the reminder email. So really, really excited about guidance gathering, because I've done it a couple times and it's been successful. So I don't know why I'm not doing it more. Stay tuned. That might be something we start doing every month, but it does give us a way to, if you've had a class with me and you want to, reconnect with me and ask questions about things that are now happening because of your practice, that would be a great place for that. If you're someone who hasn't had a class with me and you want more information about that, this will be an opportunity for you to meet me, to know if this is kind of where you need to be, or if we resonate with each other. Because, if you're partnering with someone that you don't really feel good about, it's not going to be a beneficial experience. Not that they don't have a lot to offer, it's just that you're not a vibrational match. So, guidance gathering. Wednesday the 26th at 7 p.m. Go to guidance311.com/events for the RSVP. All right. So good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see. I think that's, we have a lot going on and it's all good. It's all good. So don't forget to jump over to the Guidance 311 group for today's meditation. That is there already. And then if you're someone that really does feel like you do need help with your traumas and dramas, or to affect and change your vibrational field, because energy is destroyed, we have to transmute it. That would be help that I could give you in the integrative energy therapy. And there's more information again at guidance311.com about that. All right. So I'm so excited. So excited. So let's see what today's message is all about. Just so you know, there are, seats are, there are only 10 seats in each class. So just know that There are being seats taken in the Guidance 3.1 in the Evidentiary Mediumship course. So if that's something you're thinking about, I would try to get into that as soon as you can. All right. So just to make sure that if you really are ready and you really want a seat, that you get it. All right. All right. So today's message, awaiting results. So yes, it feels like it is time to kind of get quiet. Take some time to get grounded, to get rooted. Look at that. Those roots coming right up and rooting her heart. Because sometimes we just need to surrender. We have to stand back. We just have to be. And that's what this is making me feel, guys. That this is not an action card. This is not about taking any kind of action. This is about just surrendering. Surrendering the how something's going to happen, surrendering the why something's going to happen, and just really allowing yourself to feel connected to Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, so that you can know that you are safe and stable, that everything is working out for you for the best possible outcome. But right now, there isn't anything to do. All right. The only thing you need to be doing is what you normally do. So taking care of what you need to take care of normally and just staying in that positive expectation. You can request a most benevolent outcome. You can stay in gratitude, but really it's just about getting quiet and saying, okay, I know the universe has my back and all I can do right now is get grounded. All right. Because it is time. It is time to know what direction to go in. And the way to know which direction to go in is to get quiet, to allow spirit to bring forth the messages, the feeling, the knowingness that's going to allow you to know in which way to go. And if you're being distracted, if you're, distracting yourself with anybody else's BS, you're getting in anybody else's business, if you're, hanging out in social media all the time, or really getting fired up about regular media, like whatever you're distracting yourself with, spirit's like, no. You need to surrender. You need to get quiet. You need to get grounded, because that's when you're going to know what the change in your focus needs to be. They're going to bring you what you need. They're going to tell you what you need. They're going to make you feel what you need. And sometimes how they make you feel what you need is they make you feel not so good about what it is you're doing or what it is you have, to know that not feeling good needs to change into a good feeling. So for those of you who are really feeling like you're not in the right relationship, or you're not in the right job, or you're not in the right situation, or you're not in the right place, get quiet. Get quiet and allow spirit to guide you, give you the inspiration in what action to take. Because look at that. Because opportunity beckons, and you may miss the opportunity the first time around if you're distracted, if you're not getting quiet. Hey, Chazing. Yeah, so opportunity is coming. Opportunity is going to be knocking on your door. But if you're not quiet, if you're not grounded, if you're not recognizing the change of focus or the need to change your focus, then you may miss the opportunity the first time around. And that just means that things are going to take longer to get to you. And for some of you, you're ready. You don't want to wait anymore. So it's time. It's time to get grounded, to get quiet, to get into meditation, to get into contemplation, to get into forgiveness, to get into gratitude, to just be. Good morning, Amber. Because for many of you, for all of us, we've got some blockage in our sacral chakra. So how to unblock your sacral chakra is to get in movement, to eat orange fruits and vegetables, and to get creative, and to heal any trauma around your pleasure, around your sexuality. So it's time to really... Chazing, this is general, honey. Yeah. And you might want to watch the replay to get the beginning. So yeah, so opportunity is beckoning, but right now it feels like you've got some heaviness in your sacral chakra, some blockages, that if you need to heal those traumas and dramas, then it's time to. It's time to get whatever help you need, whether it's professional, energetic, whatever you need to help heal your ability to be creative or to receive pleasure or to give pleasure. It's time. It's time to come into clarity of belief. The only way that you can feel it's safe to believe, it's safe to have the faith that you need, is to feel the divinity within you, to feel the love in your heart, to feel the connection to all that is. And you can't do that if you're holding on to those traumas and dramas. You can't do that if you don't get quiet to know what opportunities are beckoning, where your focus needs to be. It's time to put yourself first. It's time to love yourself enough to get grounded, to get quiet, to get clear, to get healed, to get nourished. It's time to love yourself, to allow yourself the time and energy to take care of yourself. It's time. It's time to love yourself enough to say, I'm putting myself first. Yesterday, I took a salt bath at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon because I knew that I wasn't going to be able to walk today if I didn't loosen my muscles. But I'd also been feeling the energies for the past week and a half of just feeling bogged down and heavy energetically. So sometimes we have to do what we need to do to take care of ourselves, to nourish ourselves, to love ourselves. And we can't do that if we stay in distraction. You know, this morning I got the message that I put up about self-sabotage, about sometimes self-sabotage is as easy as putting your attention into other things or everybody else. And you're letting yourself down because you're so distracted by the otherness, the other things going on, everybody else's business, everybody else's concerns, everybody else's needs, that you're not taking care of yourself. You're not nourishing yourself. You're not loving yourself. And that's when you miss the opportunities. That's when you miss the things that are for you, the things that are coming your way, and where and how you need to change your focus. So you can't get into changing the things you need to change in your life in the way that you need to change them for you when you're not taking care of yourself to be able to get into the clarity of belief that everything is working out for your highest and greatest good. You can't believe that when you're blocking everything because you're holding on to some traumas and dramas that are really holding you back. So for some of you, a sacral chakra clearing meditation or a chakra clearing meditation may be absolutely beneficial and maybe all that you need. And for some of you, it may be getting that professional help and really saying, okay, it's time for me to look at those traumas and dramas that are totally affecting me. And then for some of you, you know, if you just want to do the energy component of that, I can help you with the integrative energy therapy. But it's time. It's time for you to love yourself and take care of yourself and nourish yourself in a way that does kind of block out the outside world, block out the distraction that's coming towards you, block out the people that are pulling on you but don't give back to you. Hey, Kristen. Hello, honey. Yeah, this is a general reading, so thank you for being here. All right, I did get 3, so we're gonna take all 3 of the advice cards. So this is the Angel Guide by Oracle by Kyle Gray. Yeah, because some of you, it is time to come into romance and connection, and you can't come into romance and connection if you're holding on to traumas and dramas from past relationships or past trauma to your sexual health. Yeah. So for some of you, it is time to get into a new partnership. It is time to come into a new relationship, but you don't want to be pulling any baggage with you. So I don't know. For some reason, I just feel like there's going to be someone either here or watching on the replay that really needs to hear it's time. It's time to take the time to slog through that muck and really start to transform that hurt and that pain and that trauma. All right? Because it's time for this. It's time for new romance and connection. So this won't be for everyone in that way, but for some of you, it may be in connection to a mentor, in connection with networking with people that can help you with those new opportunities. So being open to just meeting new people, being open to being receptive to opening up your circle, and just be discerning. Do they feel like a vibrational match? Do they feel like they're giving as much as they're receiving in this relationship? And, oftentimes pretty quickly you can discern if someone is a good match for you on any level. And I would say just put up your boundaries. But yeah, it's time. It's time. Yeah. So also, there it is. Listen deeply. You'll know. In getting into discernment, if you listen deeply to your energy, to your heart, to your guides, they'll tell you if a situation or a person is right or wrong for you. That gut feeling they'll give you. Yeah. So it's okay to listen deeply and ask, is this the right situation for me? Is this the right person for me? Is it okay to trust this situation or this person? They'll tell you. Even if it just comes through the feeling in your solar plexus chakra. Go with your gut every single time. Yeah, because it's time. Look at that. Look at that. It's time to come into blessings and abundance. It's time. Time to receive. It's time to be in the haves and not the have-nots. But you can't do that if you're holding yourself back. You can't do that if you can't be creative or receive pleasure. You can't do that if you are still holding on to those traumas and dramas that really don't serve you anymore. Nope. So, the EM class starts on March 2nd. The meditation challenge is going on in Guidance 311, the group, and day 8 is up. And we're going to get together on January 26th for the guidance gathering. So if you want to be a part of that, right here in the chat box is the link to RSVP for that free event. So a lot of good stuff going on, guys. A lot of good stuff going on. And again, always, if you want to book a reading with me or some healing with me, guidance311.com. All right. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you for being here, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.